love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with a cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a bag? I just want to let me explain what I did. Can I get it? I got some rings and a ring.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the New York Giants. The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Playing the run.
Throwing Jones. Smith catches left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on first down completion. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
1st down, Giants.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jayon Brown coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Golden Tate is intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
This one was fucking me up.
An interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Throwing on 1st down. Jones flushed out right. Jones hit and the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble.
Not doing that again.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, New York.
Now it's Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive. but this is third down, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Hello. You know I'm playing you through jail.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
Really like a direction
and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Scampering home from 19
I heard you.
yards out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the
You playing me from jail?
Graham Gano on for the extra
really
point.
like correctional center, but yeah. Oh shit, that's what's up. Yeah. Going to get an hour.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Titans nothing. Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big run there by Henry. 43 yards on the ground. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings
a shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's got it.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Jones. Going to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, just like in real life, motherfucker.
Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. Well, how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. Brad Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Tannehill on 3rd down. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
I got homies that can sleep with the Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit.
Yeah, that nigga look like Kanye West. You throw it.
Put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the New York Giants. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Lions.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. A very solid gain of 27. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Saquon Barkley. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
1st and goal, New York.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory?
Oh, this motherfucker.
Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not give it up 6.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
44-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And we're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. Throwing again is Stafford. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Lions nothing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford. It's caught. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. It's Kenny Galladay hauling it in from Matthew Stafford. And the Lions have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, it would make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line. As he's dropped it to 23.
23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them settling. They probably should have
scored pretty fast.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Was it pass interference? Oh my God. Was it pass interference? Yes, interference.
It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling.
No, because it was under the 5-yard.
Forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. The Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good kick there to finish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Wow.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 24.
Offensively, when you see covered. The thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Well, here's a throw inside, taken in by his tight end. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
For the Lions. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. Danny Amendola there to make the grab. And the Lions add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.